a first-timer to our show. She is known as the original bad girl of comedy. She has rocked audiences across the country. Her big personality, her fearless style for over 30 years. She is the one and only Luenell, and she is here today. When I tell you I love Luenell, I love Luenell. Luenell just marked an incredible milestone. She is on fire. Her first Netflix special called Chappelle's Home Team, Luenell Town Business. She sounds off on everything. Intimacy, the perils of travel, all of these things. Take a look.
First thing I do when I step on I stick my head in that cockpit. Now, I want to see who's driving this buggy. How y'all doing? Y'all get enough sleep? Ain't nobody fighting with the old lady or no like that, are you? Okay.
There she is. Buckle up, fasten your seatbelts, Cam fam. We are in for this ride. Please welcome the legendary Luenell. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. I just love you so much. Have a seat. Listen, this is amazing. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All of these years, this is the first time you've had your own solo show.
Yes.
All yours. I mean, I read a quote where you said you had gotten there in Oakland. First of all, shot in your hometown, Oakland.
Yes.
And you said you saw the people taking the things off the trucks. You saw them putting up the curtains.
Yeah.
And you said, this is all for me.
Yes, yes.
Wow.
It was, I've done several specials.
Yeah.
You know, Snoop Dogg did a Bad Girls of Comedy special. I did a special filmed here in Brooklyn called Funny Women of a Certain Age. I've done them. I've never done one for me. And to see all the people working and know that was for me, hanging the curtains and building the stage for me in the town where you know, and I used to catch the bus right in front of the place, Yoshi's in Oakland, California. I used to take the bus there. I have eaten down there and walked my baby around down there, and then to come back to Oakland and be able to perform on that stage in that town and have everybody who had, you know, helped me through my journey, be in the audience and friends and family and stuff. It was pretty amazing.
That is amazing. I'll just tell you, I love it. But I'm gonna be honest, I was prepared to blackmail you because one of the things that we have in common this season, I have a new assistant. A young lady named Tate. Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, Tate was Luenell's assistant.
Yes.
So Tate was right there. So come closer, Tate.
Yeah, Tate.
I called Tate. I said, I need to know every secret that Luenell is holding on to, because if she doesn't come to this show,
Tate knows my social security number.
Tate, when I interviewed Tate, because Tate moved from Los Angeles to New York, and I was interviewing her, and she said, I'm on the other line getting Luenell's passport. I was like, Luenell?
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, I work with Luenell and Cat Williams.
Yes.
But she then started to tell me everything that I had hoped was true, which is how kind you are, how awesome you are, and she did tell me some secrets, but nothing I'm telling right now. Nothing I'm telling right now.
The biggest secret is that I'm kind. Who'd you tell I was kind to?
I love it. And then, you know, I called a friend too, and I said, tell me what it is that you love about Luenell, because I know what I love. but I have a friend who's a TV critic, and he said,
Really?
I love how much she loves Oakland, because that means she loves her roots, whatever they are. And you've talked about, I mean, you got the title, The Original Bad Girl, because you were so open early on about mistakes that people make in life. And we have a picture, I think, of you and your daughter at the comedy location. The first place you went, I think it was 27 years ago, you just gotten out of jail, and then you performed.
Oh, yeah, at the Comedy Store.
At the Comedy Store. And there your name is. I mean,
I'm too short to reach my own name, but there it is.
You're too
I'm
short.
not Myra J. I'm actually up there, Luenell.
No, you might be too short to reach your own name, but you're in there with the stars.
Yes.
Richard Pryor, the greats, everyone. And that's where you went right after.
Yes, I had been, in Los Angeles, there are a few premier comedy clubs.
Yeah.
The Comedy Store, the Laugh Factory, the Improv. Those are the ones that you want to go on stage at. And I used to come to the Comedy Store to see people, and I would take the liquid white out, and I would write my name on the wall like that. I don't know how they kept finding my name and blacking that out. But they kept blacking my name out, I come and write it again. And then, yes, I had an incident where I was incarcerated. My daughter was very young, and she was back in Oakland. I had been doing time in Los Angeles. And when I got, I'm not a comic who like trained to be one. I just am one.
Yeah, naturally.
Yeah. And I feel very strongly about my craft, and it's sort of like my church and my testimony. And I feel like you really even shouldn't even do comedy unless you feel like you're gonna die if you don't do it.
Wow.
And so before I even went back to Oakland to see my baby, I had experienced so much in jail, I had to purge it.
Yeah.
You know, and so I went to the Comedy Store and I told what had happened, and I got a standing ovation. I was able to exhale and then go home and see my baby.
You talk about your baby. We saw this interview you did with Sway in the morning. I told you, I've been watching everything you're doing. You were on with our friend Sway in October, and you talked about Luenell, and really, you shared this special moment. I want to play it before we go to break.
How does this make you feel right now, baby? Because I do it all for you, baby.
It feels unreal, and like I keep telling everybody, it's just the best inspiring story I could have. A lot of people look up to other people. I really can just look at my mom.
I'm about to cry both of our lashes off.
Yeah, don't fall for that. That's just for TV.
That was just for TV.
No, we've come a long way. We also did Iyanla Fix My Life.
Yeah.
And, you know, mother and daughter
It's always a
relationships are
complicated
very
relationship.
tumultuous
Yeah.
at times. You know, I have a pretty slick mouth. So does she. So, you know, we go back and forth, and you know the mother-daughter dynamic.
But she's
can
rooting
be
for you. I saw you you didn't just get one billboard. For the first time, you got one in Times Square. Around the world, there is your billboard in Times Square. And there's your child, Luenell, enjoying that moment.
That's my favorite thing in the world right there. That's in Times Square, my daughter dancing under my billboard in Times Square.
Listen, she is rooting for you. We are rooting for you.